Yo, I didn't steal the meat from the cooking pot. What's up, man? I'm here. I'm ready to go. Hold on. I got some shit going on in the back. My feng shui is off. I gotta fix my things in the back here. It's all crooked. My feng shui is off. But I'm here. I'm here, family. I'm ready to chop it up with the live Ustream family. Let me see what we got going on in the chat room. The phone number is 818-850-5404. I'm early. I'm on time today. I am on time like a mug today, baby. How many folks we got in here? I can't tell. I cannot tell because the background is dark, but we are in here heavy, and I'm ready to talk to the peoples. A lot of folks in here. How many people in there? I can't see how many numbers, what that is. All right, and what's up, Mash G, Lex Noir? Reclaiming my time. What's Gucci, my dude? All right, it's hot as hell, 300. Okay, all right, people are slowly coming on in here. That's what's up. People are slowly coming up. So I hope you guys are having a good Labor Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a powerful Labor Day weekend. Oh, man. So I'm out here in Los Angeles. Man, it's, okay, I'm hearing thunder and lightning. Boy, it's the energy. It's natural disasters happening all over. Down in Houston, they just had the big flood down there in Houston. Out here in L.A., we got the largest fire in the history of L.A. out here going on right now in Burbank. There's a huge fire out in Burbank, and I'm about 15, 20 minutes away from Burbank. And, I could, see the smoke. There's a huge fire. Major fire. And for those who don't know, Burbank used to be a sundown town, and Burbank still low-key has a lot of little racist shit going on with it. I'm just saying. I digress. But Burbank used to be a sundown town, and it's still low-key. It still has that sundown vibe. You dig? What's up, Big Ro from Compton? Yeah, now there's another hurricane, Hurricane Irma, coming out of the Atlantic. When is Irma expected to hit? When is Hurricane Irma going to hit? Yeah, they said it was 5,000 acres. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nigga. Now, and Glendale, too. Glendale is getting hit. Glendale used to be a major sundown town. Black folks couldn't go to Glendale after 6 o'clock. Yeah, black folks couldn't go to Glendale after 6 o'clock back in the day. That just gives you an idea of Glendale. You dig? But a lot of natural disasters are coming. Boy, the energy is crazy. The energy is mad crazy, man. Yeah, I hope everybody is prepared for the next hurricane. That Hurricane Irma. And black folks, and on my last podcast at TariqRadio.com, you guys need to listen to TariqRadio.com. I was talking about the importance of us being prepared when there's natural disasters hitting out here. We got to be prepared, family. We got to stop lollygagging and bull jiving and freaking off out here, man. The thing is real. And like I warned people about these white supremacist groups going down to these flood places. Somebody sent me a picture of the Proud Boys, which is a white supremacist group. Gavin McInnes, he's one of the leaders of that. But it's basically one of these alt-right subset white supremacist groups. And I keep telling folks, don't be fooled by none of these names. All of these groups are just basically the same white supremacist groups. So don't be thrown off by these names. There's a lot of names out here that they go by, and it's all the same thing. And nothing but white supremacist groups. So the Proud Boys, I told people that they were trying to raise money to get down there. So they got down there to help. They were going down there under the guise of helping. And where's the picture? This is a picture of them down there helping in Houston during the flood. So yeah, that's the Proud Boys. They're helping. They're up there throwing up their little white supremacist hand sign. They got a bunch of guns. So yeah, that's what people in Houston need help with. Yeah, we need armed white supremacists walking around throwing up white supremacy signs. Oh yeah, that's the help we need down there in Houston. All right. So while y'all out there dancing, dudes having dance contests, this is what you have with these white supremacist groups. They're out there in the floodwaters, armed, looking to justify harming black people. You dig, black folks, we got to... The thing is, a lot of black folks, they kind of designate me to be the guy who watches out for all the white supremacist groups. All of us need to be looking out who these people are, man. Y'all just don't designate it to me. Everybody needs to keep an eye on these folks, man. Because a lot of times they come around black people pretending to help, and they have a white supremacist agenda. Where is Irma going to hit? Oh yeah, Blackwater renamed themselves Academy. Same thing. They love renaming themselves. The white supremacists are very good at that. When they get hot, when the name gets hot and the name gets negative, they'll change the name. They're the masters of deception. They will change the name into something that sounds completely innocent. You watch out for these names. Just like, for example, the American Renaissance, that website. Now that sounds like a patriotic, innocent name. The American Renaissance website is a major white supremacist website. I mean, they are major. See, we think of white supremacist groups, we're thinking about the trailer trash walking around with sticks. No. The American Renaissance, they're the suit and tie white supremacists. They're very open about their white supremacist views. Yeah, the white supremacists, they're really kicking it up, man. We got to keep our eyes open. We have to be in war mode. We have to weaponize everything. I always say that. Everything is a weapon. Because, yeah, the National Policy Institute, I mean, the white supremacists, they have infiltrated so many things. Where are my Atlanta people? And I posted a tweet about something earlier. I want y'all to check this out. Where are my Atlanta folks? Where are all my Atlanta folks? Also, there's a shout out to my man Tupac Chopra, Gump AT Alien. My man sent me some stuff, man. These white supremacists are passing out these flyers for the National Alliance. And they talk this code word stuff. These flyers go out where they talk about our heritage. Then they put up the website, natall.com, natall.com. So watch National Alliance, American Renaissance. Watch out for these words with American. They try to make it seem like it's patriotic, but watch out for any group, some random group with a very generic kind of name, like American Renaissance, National Alliance, National Policy Institute. These are very generic names. If it sounds too generic, most likely it's a white supremacist organization. And the National Alliance, that sounds innocent, but you go to their website, this is nothing but white supremacist propaganda. These are the people behind the Turner Diaries, all of these books and this paraphernalia on how to assault black folks. I mean, it's real heavy shit, man. Black folks don't... We're looking out for the Klan, the skinheads, and all that. Man, no, they've codified these organizations, man. And black folks, they're right under your nose, and you don't even know what's happening. What I think of the looting in Houston, I don't know. I don't know about the looting in Houston because I've been hearing a lot of fake stories about looting. I've seen a couple of videos where some dudes was hitting up a couple of stores and all that. I don't know how severe it is, but I do know that, you know, you got a lot of people out there who are displaced. You know, when people don't have, you know, no food and water, you know, shit, and you floating, you'll go in the store and get you something to eat. You go, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get a bag of chips. I got money, but ain't nobody here to give the money to, so I'm gonna do what these white people are doing. See, we get the looting thing. And the white people, they get the finding thing, where they were surviving. They're survivors. You dig? Yeah, if I'm in a flood and I need food and my family needs food and there's nobody to give money to and I got money, well, I will walk into a store and grab a bag of Funyuns. Yeah, that's going to happen. And then once the water go down, I'll go and let them know, hey, man, I got a bag of Funyuns and some water when the shit was bad, and here's your money. I ain't talking about no flat screen TV bullshit, and I wouldn't do that in no flood. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Still Nikes and all that nigga shit. You dig? But in Atlanta, this is why you got to watch the names. You got to watch these names out here. I want to play. Where's this thing? Where is this? Because I want to. Wish I put the link up. Y'all got to watch these names. There's a dude in Atlanta, a white dude named Sam Dixon, who owns a lot of property in Atlanta, in black areas of Atlanta. Sam Dixon owns a lot of property in black areas in Atlanta. I mean, he's a millionaire. And I want y'all to Google this stuff while I'm talking. Sam Dixon specifically goes to black areas and buys up. You know, he's a lawyer. He knows how to work the tax lien thing. A lot of people get caught up on tax liens. What happens is if a black person gets behind on their taxes for their home, he will go and buy the tax lien and then try to finagle the house out of the black people. I mean, he's been doing this for years. A little hustle they got going on down there. Name is Sam Dixon. Now, Sam Dixon was a Klan lawyer. He's a lawyer. He represented the Klan. He's Richard Spencer's lawyer. He's one of Richard Spencer's lawyers. Sam Dixon has been a keynote speaker at the American Renaissance conferences. I mean, this dude is tied all in with white supremacist groups. Major. Card carrying. Y'all look him up. Look up Sam Dixon out of Atlanta. Owns a lot of black property down there. I want y'all to understand what they got going on down there. Y'all, I mean, you got real deal white supremacists out here buying up the real estate and working black people up out these neighborhoods. Yes, there's going to be a lot of tax liens and foreclosures in Houston because of the flood. Understand that. You dig? And Sam Dixon, his real estate company has a very, and it's still on the books in Atlanta, by the way. His real estate company, it's still, registered in Atlanta. It's still registered down there. What's the name of it? Hold on, because he's old school. He was part of the Council of Conservative Citizens. I mean, those old school white supremacist organizations. But let me give y'all the name of his real estate company down in Atlanta. Hold on, where is that? I just had the name. Y'all bear with me for a second. I want to get the name of that real estate company down there. Oh, yeah. He has different titles he has different names. It was like United Community Redemption LLC, United Community Uplift, Um, Community Renewal and Redemption LLC. I think that's the name of his business now. I think that's one of the real estate businesses that he has. And listen to these names. You notice these names sound like they help black folks. Those names like Community Renewal and Redemption LLC, it sounds like one of those organizations that's there to help black people. But it's completely owned by card-carrying white supremacists. Very deceptive names. And also, he has donated money to black churches. That's another thing to throw you off. The white supremacists are very slick. They'll go down there and, I mean, this guy, I think he donated like $4,000 or $5,000 to a black church under the Community Renewal Redemption. So that makes people think, oh, he's good white folk. That makes you buck your eyes. Oh, Lord, he's so good. You buck your eyes when you see that, and you don't know that this dude got a whole gentrification plan going where they put tax liens on people's houses. They go out there in these black neighborhoods, they put those tax liens on them houses, and then force them up out of there. It's a whole plot they got going on down in Atlanta, dude. I mean, and this dude, I mean, there's pictures of him with Richard Spencer and all of these white supremacists. I mean, he's tied all in with them. You dig? See, black people, we think just because people come around and do little bullshit gestures for a photo op, just like I saw in Houston, Trump went down there to do some photo ops. Did y'all see Trump put up a little video? They're doing photo ops. Every picture Trump was with somebody black. He's touching black children, looking like he's so disgusted. Touching black kids, taking selfies with Negroes, and them coon mammies out there bucking their eyes. Ooh, Donald Trump. Coon mammy taking a selfie with him like a fucking Sambo. Damn ridiculous. We don't know nothing about no code. Mammies are out there taking pictures with Trump. And look, I kind of get it, because if you lost everything, yeah, you want anybody to help you. But, you know, stop bucking your eyes and sit down. Damn. Using the shit as a photo op, being used as a photo op. There's one sister down there, I take my hat off to her. They were interviewing a sister down in Houston. She was like, fuck you mean, how you doing? What the fuck you mean how I'm doing? I lost everything. I'm wet. My kid is cold. You got a goddamn camera and a microphone in my face? Fuck out of my face. This sister raped the shit out of CNN. Love that. Man. Oh, yeah, she showed out. Oh, by the way, family, 1804 is going to be in theaters October 19th. Next month, family. 1804, you guys can go get your tickets in certain cities. We're still putting up the links where you can buy your tickets. So, because a lot of people were hitting me up complaining, how come New York on there? How come this ain't on there? We're still putting all the links up, okay? We're still putting the links up. You can get tickets in certain cities right now, though. You need to get them now. I mean, it's guaranteed to be sold out. Hold on. 1804 movie. Hold on. .com. All right. 1804movie.com. Let's see. Can y'all see the link, family? Allow links. 1804movie.com. 1804movie.com. Yes. Let me look at the site right now. I'll let you know what cities you can buy tickets in right now. Hold on. But y'all need to get your tickets. We're going to have the New York venue. It'll be available. I think the tickets will be ready by Wednesday, where you can start getting them online. Right now, you can get tickets for the Boston at the Kendall Theater, for Dallas at Magnolia Theater, in Denver at the Mayan Theater, in Detroit at the Maynard Theater, in Miami at the Merrick Park Theater, In Philadelphia at the Ritz Borch Theater, San Diego, the Hillcrest Theater, Seattle, the Crest Theater, St. Louis, Plaza Frontenac Theater, Washington, D.C. at Bethesda Row Theaters. If you are in those cities, you can get your tickets right now. We got some other cities listed, but the tickets aren't available as of yet, and we are going to add more cities as well. Also, Birmingham, England. I think I'm going to be over there on the 22nd. The premiere out here in Los Angeles is going to be on the 19th. And no. I'm getting it all mixed up. In Los Angeles, the premiere is going to be on October 12th. It's going to be early in LA. LA is going to get it first. October 12th. And the tickets are going to go on sale probably Wednesday. So LA is October 12th. And all of these are one-day events. So you got to get your tickets for that day. It's one-day events. It's going to be on a Thursday, all over the city, all over the country, rather. Yeah, in San Francisco, the Clay Theater is going to be at the Clay Theater in San Francisco. The tickets will go on sale there, I think, Wednesday. And you can go to the website and check Wednesday. But LA, we're going to have the premiere on the 12th of October. And all the other cities is going to be on the 19th of October. In Birmingham, England, I think is going to be October 22nd. Yeah, the promoters are flying me out there. And I think I'm going to be at the premiere in Baltimore on the 19th. I might be at the one in Baltimore. I forgot the name of the theater. It's going to be in a couple of theaters in Baltimore. I keep you guys posted on that. But again, just keep checking with 1804movie.com for all the details. Boy, this movie, whew. I saw the movie for the first time when everything is put together. Because understand, when you're working on a movie, you're working on little bits and pieces on it. So you don't get to see the whole thing until like at the end. Yeah, it's going to be in Raleigh. My man Ola is taking care of that. It is going to be in Raleigh. Yes, it is. So I'll keep you guys posted. Just stay tuned to the website. Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am, Natural Charm. Oh, we need this movie. Oh, dude. Man, my editor, Vance, man, that's my dude. Vance is my editor for almost all the stuff I do. I love William. So when you get an editor or when you get people, a staff, you try to work with them all the time. You notice like Spike Lee, he works with all the same people. If you look at the credits on Spike Lee's movies, it's all the same people. Once you get a crew that you mesh with, you want to stick with them. Now, every now and then, I'll try some new cameramen. Like with 1804, I had several cameramen. But I like to have my editors and my sound people. You know, when I get a good one, I like to stick with them. I don't know what he is. So is he Polish? I don't know what he is. But when he was sending me the final cut, and he's bringing me the final cut, because I had some other notes. There's a lot of little details to stuff. We were going over some notes today. You dig? I mean, we're still cleaning up a lot of stuff. Moving certain images around. I mean, there's a lot of little details that go into everything. Making sure the music is correct. Making sure the music is in the right place. And he told me before he gave me the final cut, he was like, man, this shit is so great, Tariq, man. I was almost tearing up. And then when I watched it, I saw what he was saying, man. The tears of inspiration, man. That shit made me tear up. I'm like, damn, this is some good shit. This is an emotionally moving movie, man. So you guys are going to really, really love the movie. It is going to be in Texas. They didn't put the tickets on sale in Texas, right now because of the flood. Because of the flood. You dig? Inside Man was dope. I liked Inside Man. They're going to list it on there this week. Again, there's a flood down in Houston, so they're going to list that later on this week. The UK tickets, I'm not sure when they're going to be on sale yet. I got to talk to the promoter. I'll talk to him probably Monday or Tuesday. So we're getting all that together. Show it in Joel Osteen's church with his fake ass. Man. But you guys are going, I promise you, you guys are going to enjoy that movie. Man, you guys are going to really enjoy it, man. And get your tickets in advance. Look what I got, man. This is, nobody else has this right here. Let me show y'all what this is. A Black History Reader. Nobody has this. Nobody has this. It's called A Black History Reader by Claude Anderson. Autographed to me. This is Claude Anderson's new book. Y'all know Claude Anderson ain't no joke. This ain't even out yet. I got an advanced copy. Yes, a lot of folks don't know Claude Anderson got a new book coming out. Nigga, I'm like 4 pages in this motherfucker. This shit is kicking all the knowledge, dude. Nigga, I got that gold right here. I'm like 4 pages in, and brother Claude Anderson is spitting hot fire in this book, man. Yeah, he got a new one, dude. Dude, and nobody has it but me. Oh, well, I'm soaking up so much game, dude. I'm just sitting here soaking this thing up, dude. Man, he's just breaking down our place in history, talking about how the laws work against us and what we can do about the laws. He's breaking some hot fire down, man. Claude Anderson. And I'm going to let y'all know when this book is available for purchase. I will find out when it will be released. So somebody said, read it live. This ain't Joel Osteen's church, nigga. Oh, I'll read the back. It says, after 500 years, why have black people still been on the bottom? How has social integration failed black Americans? Have the nation's immigration policies injured black Americans? Is the U.S. Constitution an affirmative action plan for whites? What will be Obama's greatest legacy? I mean, he's just breaking stuff down in here, man. Real pertinent stuff in this book. Man. Yeah, they sent me a copy of it, man. Donate to Mosque 45 in Houston. I've been sending a lot of money personally down to Houston. A lot of folks, hit me up, and I've been sending like 100 here, 100 there to just individual people to get what they need. And if y'all want to help out, y'all go to melanoidnation.org. And I didn't want to put up a GoFundMe. A lot of people wanted me to do a GoFundMe, but there were so many GoFundMes out there. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'll just send whatever. Y'all just hit up melanoidnation.org. Hit up melanoidnation.org, and we'll get the stuff to the people. We've been doing it. That's what we're doing now. Man, let me see who's on the phone. A lot of folks are calling. I'm not going to be on too long tonight because I got to watch Power. I got to watch Insecure. I got to finish this book. What's up, man? Who's this?
How are you?
Hey, who's this?
It's John from Dallas. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you, brother?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
Hey, yo, I'm just wondering, is there going to be any showings in the Southeast? Like Memphis, Atlanta, Nashville, Louisville?
Yes. And I'm glad you mentioned that. Ola, are you in here, Ola? Because I'm glad you mentioned that. And I got to check into that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to check on that. I'm going to try to holler at my people in Memphis and get that popping. It's going to be in Atlanta. We haven't, it's not on the schedule yet, but we're going to get it in Atlanta. We're in the early stages of getting the theaters and all that stuff. So just keep checking in on the site and we'll let you know what's up. All right, but thanks for the call, brother. Oh, yeah. We got to get Memphis. I almost forgot about Memphis. We got to get Memphis. Got to get it in Memphis. It is going to be in Indianapolis. It is. It's going to be in the Glendale Theater in Indianapolis. It is going to be in Indianapolis. The tickets are just not on sale yet. So it's going to be out there in Indianapolis. I want to do some more venues in Miami because I know there's a big Haitian population in Miami. I would like to do more theater venues. I'm trying to find some independent theaters out there that we can hook up with. I got to holler at my man Carl, the promoter. I want to have him do some stuff. But we're getting it popping. Oh, yeah, and everybody's been shitting on the Red Cross, and rightfully so. Everybody's like, man, fuck the Red Cross. We'll get all the donations and all the stuff ourselves. We'll be our own Red Cross, which is good. We should have been stopped messing with the Red Cross. The Red Cross, they take the money, pocket it, and then throw a bag of rice in the hood, and then that's what they do. You dig? Haitian. I didn't say Asian. I said Haitian. Yeah, we got it in one theater in Miami, but it's a small theater. So we need some more theaters in Miami. So I need to get that popping. Shout out to my dude Sam out of Michigan, man. My man Sam has been teaching me the FL Studio. My man has been hooking me up, man. I've been doing my music production on FL Studios, and I finally got the hang of it. And shout out to my brother Sam. Because, sometimes when you try to learn new product, you got to look at tutorial videos, and those tutorial videos, sometimes it's just hours of people just running their goddamn mouth, and you don't really get any good game out of what they're talking about. I hate that. I hate watching a tutorial video, and it's just a bunch of rambling, and I just want to get to the damn point. I can play a little bit. Somebody asked if I can play piano. Speaking of that, I need some more of my keyboard players who I can work with online to do some keyboard tracks for me online. Y'all email me, info@TariqElite.com. Keyboard player, bass player, guitar player, email me at info@TariqElite.com. If y'all have a program where you can play something and then mail it over or whatever, email me, man, so we can chop it up. You dig? Earlier today on Twitter, let me post this up. Hold on, y'all bear with me for 1 second. Y'all bear with me 1 second. I want to show y'all something, how slick these suspected white supremacists are. Hold on 1 second. Because y'all, look, the thing about white supremacy is all about deception. White supremacy is all about deception. Where's this thing I'm looking for? Y'all bear with me for a second. I want to show something. All right, this is what I'm looking for right here. All right. Now, on Twitter, this white female who's a waitress, she put up a tweet holding up a napkin saying that the napkin had the words, "We don't tip white people." So she was holding it up. Let me show you. This is what she posted on Twitter. Hold on. All right. So she posted up a napkin that says, "We don't tip white people." And she was like, "Oh no, they ran me back and forth and nothing was wrong with their food. And I was extremely polite. And I have bills too, you know." So she was trying to get sympathy by holding up a napkin that says, "We don't tip white people," making it seem like it was some black people who she served, and they dissed her and then walked out. So she's playing the innocent role. And, I have bills too. I mean, I was very polite. Because, they love saying that black folks don't tip and all that. So she posted that up, and immediately our antennas went up. I said, wait a minute. I said, I don't believe that. I said, I don't believe that. I said, I don't believe that. For one, number one, why would the black people write it on a napkin and not the receipt? You did? See, if they wrote it on a receipt, it could be verified. So why didn't they write it on a receipt? Why would they write it on a napkin? And number two, black folks don't think like that. We don't think like that. We don't do shit like that. That's just really not in our nature to go somewhere, eat, have a meal, and then just not tip somebody and then write some bullshit on a napkin. We don't do no bullshit. That's not our nature. We don't do shit like that generally. I just know how we get down. That's not our mentality. We don't do little hateful shit like that. We don't do that. That's not in our nature to do nothing like that. So already we knew something was going on with that. And she's one of these chicks, you know, on her Twitter page and Facebook, she's all hooked up with black folks and all this old bullshit. And that's why y'all got to watch out. You never know when you have a suspected white supremacist around you. And she put the picture up and all the little white supremacists coming out. Yeah, see, blacks are racist too. That's what the whole thing was to show, well, blacks are racist too. It's a reverse racism thing. Oh, racism goes both ways. For her to play the victim role and look like she was trying to get her she was trying to hustle up a little GoFundMe. Because that's another thing. They'll act like they've been victimized by a black person, and then they will go and get a GoFundMe page popping. Just like it was a white dude who stabbed himself a few weeks ago. He literally stabbed himself. Like, oh yeah, some Black Lives Matter stabbed me, did. Then found out he stabbed himself. They had surveillance video of him stabbing himself. And he was trying to raise money. So they will harm themselves in order to blame a Negro. They'll do anything to blame a damn Negro. So we did some investigation with this chick. We did some investigation on the waitress on her Facebook page. Now she works at Cracker Barrel or something like that, and she had a menu that she wrote on Facebook. Hold on. This is the menu from her Facebook page. All right, so when you zoom in on the menu that she wrote on, her handwriting matched the handwriting on the napkin. Look at the N. Look at the letter N. So we went forensic file on her little lying ass, and look, the N looks the same on both pieces of paper. So she clearly wrote this shit herself. You look at those N's. The N's are the same. Nigga, I put this up on Twitter, but she done made her page private. I think she deleted the tweet, made her page private. Now she's going into hide now. You know, don't make your page private now. See, that's what we got to. We got to be on their ass quickly. She got caught real fast. People should go to her job and bring her that napkin and order shit and then tip her real well and then show you tipping her. Go to the Cracker Barrel to where she works and give her a big tip because she needs it with her little trailer trash ass. Gotcha, bitch. Please. Nobody won't fall for that shit. You dig? She's in Ohio somewhere. She's up there in Ohio somewhere. But boy, she was trying to get sympathy. She was going to try to get her little GoFundMe page going. And that's the thing. The white supremacist female, they love playing that victim role. Y'all got to understand. They'll get around us. And they'll have black friends. But at the end of the day, they are in the business of white supremacy. It is business. I heard a video of this former MTV reporter. I don't know if she's a reporter host. Her name is Tabitha Soren. I'm going to play some clips of this. I want y'all to hear this. Speaking of the white supremacist female being on victim mode. This VJ from MTV, back in the 90s, she did a very infamous video, or interview, I'm sorry, with Tupac. When Tupac got out of jail, she did a big interview with Tupac. And it was basically her and Tupac, you know, walking around LA, walking to Venice Beach. And Tupac is just very charismatic, very cordial, very respectful. It was a real good interview, man. Tupac was just being himself, man. It wasn't crazy or nothing. Tupac was just being charming, being polite. He was talking to the people in the streets. Real good. Just a very good interview. Tupac being himself. The video, I think the video is from, the interview was in 94, 95, one of those times. So now, 20 years later, she did an interview talking about the time she was interviewing Pac. And dude, she's so disrespectful in this video. Or in this, you're going to hear the audio of it. Yeah. Now, she was, some people say she was kind of choosing. In the interview she's doing, she's making it seem like Tupac was coming on to her. I want y'all to listen to the little code words she's using. Because, see, when these white supremacist females, when they get older, they get down with team white supremacy. They start sounding like Fox News pundits. Listen to this. I want y'all to listen to Tabitha Soren. I'm going to cut it on and off during the interview. Listen.
Watched your 1995 interview with Tupac Shakur. It was released, it came out after he was released from prison on bail. And I remember at the time it being a huge deal. But also rewatching it, I noticed the energy between you and him was really interesting and alive. And I was wondering, how aware did he seem to you of just his charisma and this aura that I think people were both fascinated and even repelled by that charisma and just his overall, against just...
Fascinated and repelled. Okay, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, well, I was definitely aware of it at the time because I felt like he was flirting through the interview.
He was.
But I wasn't.
Hold on. Now, I've seen the interview. Tupac wasn't flirting with this old homely ass chick. I mean, get over your fucking self. Get over yourself. These white supremacist females, they got this mentality that every Negro wants them. We don't. We don't. Tupac wasn't flirting with you. Tupac was just, he's a charismatic dude. He's just being himself. He's just a charismatic dude. It ain't about you. Oh, he's flirting with me. My white woman magic. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't flirting with you, Tabitha. Tabitha is homely. She's home. She was homely then. She's not no fly chick. I give a white woman a props. You a fly white woman, I give you your props. Scarlett Johansson, that's a fine white woman. I give you your props. Tabitha Soren ain't really that chick. She's homely now, and she was homely then. She was a young homely chick. Now she's old and homely. Let's just be real. Oh, it's that. Oh, O.J. Simpson. Oh, he wanted to kill me because I'm so white and I'm so fine. Stop. So no, Tupac wasn't flirting with her. Let's stop that bullshit. Hold on.
Time because I felt like he was flirting through the interview.
He was.
Listen to the dude. Yeah, he was. Anytime a black man is around a white woman, the white supremacists think it's a sexual thing. That's their shit. They think it's sexual. It automatically goes to something sexual within. Yeah, he was. Stop it.
I wasn't used to that. So I mean, even Bill Clinton didn't flirt with me. So I thought that was sort of unnerving. And then
I was so unnerved. I was so scared. He was going to pull out that black cock and hit me with it. Now she's talking that black man about to rape me bullshit. Tupac wasn't doing nothing but talking. He wasn't on that woman like that. Tupac was just doing an interview. Get the fuck out of here. You see, this is what I don't like when a motherfucker, they start talking greasy about somebody who ain't here to defend themselves, number one. That's what I really don't like. You wait 20 years when the man is deceased to come out here talking greasy about somebody who can't defend himself for your fucking lies. Because if Tupac heard this, you know he would snap if he heard her saying this stupid ass shit. So stop. Oh, I was so unnerved. Bill Clinton didn't even flirt with me. Stop. Get over yourself. Tupac was the biggest star in the game at the time. He had all types of top-notch fine women. Flirt with, when are you going to flirt with you? Now, hold on, man. That's just pissing me off when I listen to it. Fuck out of here.
Thought that was sort of unnerving. And then I realized, well, you know, if I had just gotten out on bail from charges of sexually assaulting a woman, and now I'm sitting down with a woman for an interview, I might be extra special nice. So I don't.
You hear this bullshit? Well, you know, he was in jail for rape, so he got out and he's with a woman, with me, so he was probably thinking about raping me. Whereas Tupac, that was a setup. Tupac didn't rape the chick. Tupac did not rape that woman. You listen how greasy they talk? Her name is Tabitha Soren. You hear this bullshit? You wait 20 years for somebody to be dead and you're going to just talk this old sucker shit about them. That rape, well, she's getting to that rape thing. Tupac, a black man, he wanted to really rape me when he was talking to me. That's their fantasy. That's that fantasy. They're just so irresistible that brothers are just, I mean, you're just dying to rape them. You out of your damn mind. Yeah, Tupac was not found guilty of rape. Let's get that bullshit out the way. Tupac wasn't even found guilty of raping nobody. He did not rape anybody. Well, he got out for rape, and, you know, he still had that rape on his mind. Ooh, I was so unnerved and white. Fuck out of here. All right. This interview just pissed me off.
Got a crush on me. I think he was just trying to be on his best behavior because he wanted to show that he could be nice to women because the charges imply otherwise.
Well, the charges imply otherwise, so the charges imply that he wasn't nice to women. So listen to this broad, man. Yeah, the charges imply other. So she's really digging in, man. Well, he's trying to act like he's nice to women, but the charges imply otherwise. He was acting nice, but he really wanted to rape me because the charges prove that he's a rapist. He was acting nice, but it was phony. Hold on.
I feel like we kind of clicked at the same time. I mean, I had no expectation of that whatsoever. I didn't listen to hip hop. I didn't listen to rap. I knew of him. I certainly have listened to all of that for work, but it was not my go-to artist.
Okay, and this is what a lot of white supremacist women do when they get older. Now, she was on MTV, so let's cut the crap. MTV at the time was, you know, heavily rap, big rap format. Let's stop this bullshit. Well, you know, I didn't listen to that nigger music. Woman, you worked at MTV. You knew what rap was. You listened to some damn rap records. If you were at work, you listened to rap. I've been up to the MTV studios. They got rap music playing in the goddamn hallways up there. They got video screens with rap playing on it. So let's stop this stupid shit. Rap, I don't know what that is. Because she's older now, so now it's like, let me get that nigga thing off me. Yeah, I worked at MTV, and there was a lot of niggatry going on, but I wasn't a part of it. It was just work for me. You know, when they get older, they denounce a lot of stuff they do around black folks. They have to denounce it. It's the Miley Cyrus thing. They have to denounce the slumming. You understand? They consider... You know, she considers that being around Tupac slumming. And see, the white supremacist male will throw that in their faces when they get older. So now they want to be team white supremacy, so they have to downplay all that. They have to downplay the slumming. Yeah, I was with Tupac. He wanted to rape me, though. I mean, it looked like I was flirting, but I was scared. I was scared around him. Because we know how the white supremacist males are when white women get around black men. Not even if they're sexual with them, if they get around them. Y'all remember that clip I played of Rich Piana, the white supremacist who died of an overdose? Of him cursing his girlfriend out, just taking a picture with a black dude. His girlfriend took a picture with a black dude, and she was all types of disgusting nigger lovers. You fucking nigger lover, you love niggers, you a fucking nigger lover. I mean, she just took a picture with a black dude. You dig? So she must be getting that from some white supremacist male. You were Tupac, you fucking nigger lover. No, it was just for work. I don't even listen to rap. It was for work. All of them. That's why I told you I don't like Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber came out talking greasy about Floyd. I told y'all for years I don't fuck with no Justin Bieber. All right, but listen to the rest of it. Hold on.
On my CD player, which is what a machine that used to play music.
spinning shiny discs. I mean, it's.
So when people say that to me, I get a lot of reaction now to that interview.
Yeah, it's like, hey, are you a nigga lover? That's what she's getting. That's what she means, family. She's getting, are you a nigga lover? Because you were all up on Pop. She was choosing, all up in his face grinning. She was choosing. The hell Pop gonna go with some homely ass trailer park looking chick? And this is the biggest star on the planet. This dude, he banging Sally Richardson and all these top-notch dime-ass females, and he flirting with her? So the fuck out of here.
That was a very long time ago. But I think that
see how she has to keep downplaying it? You notice how she keeps having to downplay it? I mean, I get a lot of feedback, but that was just so long ago. I'm not like that no more. I'm not around niggers like that no more. I haven't been around niggers in years.
But I think that he was so smart and had so much to say in his lyrics, and actually has quite a few songs that present women in a very strong, powerful way, because I think his mother, despite her drug addictions from time to time, I think she was a very positive, powerful force. And he was full of ambition. So I think that he really thrived around other people who were young and ambitious, too.
And you mentioned that hip hop wasn't your go-to music at the time, and it was, I think, an interesting time for a woman, you know, particularly even a white woman, to be doing that interview, given the recent sexual assault conviction and just.
What? Why is it interesting for a white woman to be doing an interview because of the sexual assault? Listen to what these people are saying. It's interesting that a white woman would be doing an interview with Tupac because of the sexual assault conviction. So what, was Tupac going to rape her? This is what they keep trying to imply, that Tupac was going to rape this woman. Because she was white. Listen what they're talking about. Listen how they're talking. Well, you're a white woman interviewing Tupac and he just got out of jail for rape. They keep implying that because she's white, and niggas have an insatiable appetite for raping white women, and Tupac just got out of jail for rape, she was in danger of being raped by Tupac. This is what they keep trying to imply.
That interview, given the recent sexual assault conviction and just a time before.
Hold on, let me just go back to
pop wasn't your go-to music at the time, and it was, I think, an interesting time for a woman, you know, particularly even a white woman, to be doing that interview, given the recent sexual assault conviction and just a time before hip-hop was mainstreamed in the way mainstream is defined for rap, which basically means white people listen to it. Were you conscious at the time of, I guess, perceived politics or other politics or otherwise politics of doing a sit-down with Tupac?
I felt like it was a good decision because he saw me as sort of the smart girl on MTV. Mm-hmm. I think that putting him with a woman was deliberate on MTV's part. And I also think that they didn't want a fan sitting down with him. So even though I didn't know much about his music, I mean, I certainly knew about his music by the time I did the interview, but I did it for work. I mean, just like
She keeps down. Oh, I didn't know. I mean, Tupac's music was everywhere. Let's stop with this stupid shit. All right, around 94, 95, Tupac's music was on white stations. Tupac, I never really knew. Tupac's music was everywhere. But I was just doing it for work. I didn't know. But she sounds like she works at Fox News now.
Search Bosnia before I went over there. You
listen to
knew about his music by the time I did the interview. But I did it for work. I mean, just like I researched Bosnia before I went over there. You go back into, World War I and see who was shot to kick off, the problems in Yugoslavia. You remind.
So listen to what she just said. She's like, yeah, I researched his work like I would research Bosnia. So I would I was doing an interview with Tupac as a tragedy. It was a tragedy. So me doing an interview with Tupac was just me interviewing a tragedy. Just like a war-torn country, that's the equivalent of Tupac. He's a tragedy. So I was just interviewing a tragedy. I wasn't into it.
Even though you learned that in history, you go back and you listen to it much more intensely. So I did all that with Tupac, and I also had copies of his new record. Although, the idea of sitting there in the studio with him and listening to it on camera, I couldn't think of anything more undesirable. It's like, yes.
Yeah. So these white supremacists and the white supremacist females are so fucking phony, man. She's up grinning. You all grinning in the motherfucker's face, and you wait 20 years to shit on somebody. I hate a phony fucking. And I guess, MTV, she was one of those fake liberal, playing that whole fake liberal role. Now when they get older, they turn into conservatives, which is, there's no difference, by the way. And just the interview is just pissing on Tupac's grave. I mean, she's just pissing on the man's grave. It was just so, I couldn't think of anything more undesirable sitting in the studio with Tupac listening to his music. I mean, the man is dead. He can't even defend himself. You piece of shit. Lady, you're a piece of shit. Completely. You're a piece of shit, Tabitha. Completely. To disparage a dead person who can't even defend himself when you lying. Because we've seen the interview. You can watch the interview online. You can go and watch the interview with her and Tupac. She was all up in his face, skinning and grinning. She was all in his face, skinning and damn grinning. Now, when the looks decrease and the opportunities dry up and you need team white supremacy to support you, all of a sudden, well, that was a long time ago. I really didn't like the nigga.
What am I going to do while I'm listening to this music? Bop my head up and down, snap my fingers, pull out a dance move. It was so awkward. Plus, everyone around us was smoking tons of pot, and they all had guns on them. So I was not comfortable at all. But
what were they going to do to you, Tabitha? What were they going to do to you? All the black men with the guns and drugs and their big black cocks, and I'm so scared. These suspected white supremacist females, I'm just very uncomfortable being around them.
Big deal. Let's see if I can squeeze in a few more questions.
Right, but it's an interesting thing to be around somebody who is personally charming and also, having, accused of, I guess, was he convicted?
He was
convicted of
sexual assault.
Bad things. I mean,
yeah, no, totally bad things.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably wouldn't be dead if he didn't have his finger in so many bad things. So, but he's had crime and, difficult hurdles to get over since he was born.
Right.
That was just his fate in life. I wished that he had so much to offer. It would have been so wonderful if he had, extrapolated himself from that culture and gotten out of this East-West rivalry thing.
Stop. Y'all were
separated
promoting that
himself from
bullshit.
Suge
Shut
Knight.
up. Y'all were promoting that. MTV. All y'all would vibe. All these major corporations were promoting the East Coast. And it wasn't no East Coast rivalry. It was a couple of record labels after each other. Y'all were promoting that bullshit. The East Coast rivalry. It was a record label against another record label. Stop.
I mean, there were 1,000 ways that he could have changed the course of his life, but the culture did not encourage that, and certainly the music industry didn't. You know, I mean, we were basically patted down and not strip searched, but just as almost very close to it.
Oh, stop. See this bull? Well, we weren't strip searched, but we were almost stripped naked and raped. It always goes to something sexual with this woman. It always goes to something where she's being sexually violated, which she wasn't. She wants to be sexually violated so bad. Well, we got searched. We weren't stripped. We were almost stripped. How the fuck are you almost strip searched? How are you almost strip searched? Yeah, they were grabbing my white titties and my white pussy, and they were hitting us in the head with their cocks. I was almost stripped naked. The fuck out of here. Yeah, they had security there. This man got shot. Yeah, people were threatening his life. So yeah, they would make sure people didn't come up in the studio with guns. So yeah, they had to check people out. Oh my God, y'all about to check my pussy? My pussy is white. That's what she sound like. I was almost strip searched. This woman keeps bringing it to something sexual. Tupac wasn't interested in you sexually. She wants to give the impression that Tupac somehow and the people at Death Row wanted her sexually. She keeps trying to make it seem like she was the sexual carrot being dangled in front of Tupac. Woman, Tupac wasn't thinking about you. We were almost strip searched. Stop.
Not strip searched, but just as almost very close to it going.
How are you? This whole shit just chaps my ass with the fucking lion. How you either strip searched or you're not?
It was Bad Boy Records, right? Suge Knight owned
Death Row.
She knows.
I could Google it.
She knows. She's acting dumb now. Her ass is acting dumb. It was what on Bad Boy Records? I don't know. You ain't that dumb. You worked at MTV. You are not this fucking dumb. All of a sudden they get naive and dumb and they don't know nothing no more. I don't know. Was it Puffy? Was it Bad Boy Records? I don't know. She's playing dumb. She's going out of her way to play dumb, to act like it's so insignificant to her that she didn't bother to remember. Now she's trying to act dumb. I mean, we were at Tupac, we were up at Bad Boy. I can Google it. Everybody knows that Tupac wasn't with no damn Bad Boy. You can go find an elderly person who's 90 years old. They know Tupac wasn't with no damn Bad Boy Records. She's not that naive. Understand, black people. These white supremacist suspects, they are not naive. They love playing dumb. They love playing dumb when it's convenient. I don't know. Was it Ruthless Records? Was it Eazy-E? I don't know. I'll Google it.
And certainly the music industry didn't. You know, I mean, we were basically patted down and not strip searched, but just as almost very close to it going into, it was Bad Boy Records, right? Suge Knight owned
Death Row.
I could Google it right now.
I think it's
whatever record company
Death
it was.
Row.
I mean, everyone was armed to the teeth, and they wanted to make sure that we were not going to start any trouble in there.
Right.
So, I mean, the closest situation I had to that in terms of being inspected and all my equipment and what I was carrying in my purse and whatever was interviewing Arafat. So, you know, it was like, whoa, but this guy isn't a world leader, and he's not trying to find peace in Israel, and he's not associated with a terrorist organization. And so, I don't know. I think that the world would have been better off, and music industry would have been better off if Tupac had stuck around, but wasn't to be the case.
Okay, so that's that fake ass Tabitha Sora. That's that interview. This lying piece of trash. This dirtbag piece of trash. You wait till a man. The dude was nothing. And look, I've heard interviews from audio engineers who were there during that interview, and they were like, Tupac was extremely friendly, speaking some deep game. Actually, Tupac was talking about black history. In that interview, MTV cut a lot of it out, though. MTV cut a lot of it out. Hey, man, hold on. Somebody keep asking me to talk about it. I'm about to ban this person. Hold on. Hold on one second. I'm a ban. Hold on. I got to ban somebody real quick. He keeps asking the same question, and I just banned him. There you go. All right. But they were saying that in the interview. I mean, the lady was all up on, she was jocking Tupac, and Tupac was very cordial, very polite. And this just shows, family, when you are around a white supremacist, it doesn't matter how polite you are. It doesn't matter how cordial you are. And you can go watch the interview. Tupac was extremely cordial to the lady, friendly. He wasn't trying to spit at her. But they look at things through white supremacist vision. They use the I'm white and I say so narrative. You dig? They use the I'm white and I say so narrative. And with the I'm white and I say so, it's, well, nigga, you were flirting with me. You're trying to come on to me. You wanted to rape me. You dig? If they still call you nigga, they'll still wait. I mean, you can be as nice and as friendly as possible, and you'll die, and they'll sit up after you dead and talk this greasy shit about you. They will talk this greasy shit about you. How many people in the room right now, family? What the hell is that talking? Man. And don't forget, man, go get the movie tickets. Get your movie tickets to see 1804. It's in theaters nationwide, October 19th. 1804movie.com. What's up? Who's calling? Yo.
Flex.
What's up, man?
Yeah, this was from
Where you from, brother?
New Orleans.
Hey, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I wanted to say the Chris Rock movie Top 5 predicted they were gonna have a Haitian Revolution movie and a Medea movie come out at the same time, and your movie come out on the 19th, and that movie come out on the 20th.
A new Medea movie's coming out?
Yeah, on the 20th.
Really? What's the
October.
What's the new Medea movie?
It's Boo 2. It's a Halloween movie.
You for real?
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
And it's coming out the next day after your movie come out.
Hold on.
Hit the Revolution movie.
Let me look that up, man. Hold on. They doing a sequel to the Boo 2? Hold on.
Yep. And the movie Top 5 predicted it.
Hold on, let me see. A Boo Halloween movie. I don't see nothing. Oh, it is Boo 2. Oh, damn, you're right. It is coming. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep.
Man, good looking out on that, man. That's funny. I did not know that. Damn, shout out to the movie Top 5. Yeah, Tyler Perry, I like Tyler Perry. I don't like the fact he gave Joel Osteen all that damn money. I don't like that. I don't know what that shit is about. I don't know what that's about. But, yeah, Boo 1, Boo 1 was all right. Man. Everybody keeps talking about Game of Thrones, man. I need to start watching that. Do I need... Because I only saw some of the first season of Game of Thrones. I mean, everybody's talking about how great it is. I mean, just everybody. Even some of my co-hosts from Ism Radio, they're like, you watch Game of Thrones? And, Everybody's talking about how good it is. So if I want to watch Game of Thrones, do I need to go all the way back to the first season? Because the first season, I'm telling y'all, the shit was boring the hell out of me. The first season was boring as hell, man. Say the Game of Thrones is overrated. It gets better. So, do I need to go back and rewatch to try to fight my way through the first season? How many seasons is it, by the way? Now, Breaking Bad was my shit. Breaking Bad was my start at season 3. How many seasons? There's 7 seasons? Wait. Hold on. Season 7, episode 1 is an hour of recaps from all 6 seasons. Now, I would do that to look at, just give me some recaps of what's happening. What's this? 7 seasons? Damn. Miss Braxton, you like Game of Thrones? Okay. 7 seasons, okay. Damn, I want to watch it because I keep hearing that it got better. But I don't want to have to fight through the first season to find out what's happening, what's going on. So I got to watch all of it. Just like with Breaking Bad, you kind of have to watch all of Breaking Bad to get it. But some seasons are better than others. Like, I remember The Wire. When I finally got into The Wire, shout out to Henry James. I think Henry James sent me all The Wire DVDs, and I watched them when I was traveling. So that was good. I was watching it all over in Thailand and all that stuff. And it was good, but it was one season that was real whack. One season was whack, but after that one whack season, that shit was banging. I got to get into it. Ozark is like Breaking Bad. Okay, I got to check out Ozark. Is that on Netflix, Ola? And Ola, remind me to get in touch with the Memphis Theater tomorrow, Ola. Remind me to get in touch with the Memphis Theater tomorrow. I don't watch Ballers, man. How is Ballers? Ballers is good. I got to get into that too. So Ozark, is that on? What is that on? Ozark is good too. What is that on? I might have to start watching that. Ballers is all right. It's on Netflix. Okay. You know, we're gonna start filming a show, like a reality show around ISM Radio. I'm gonna do some stuff where we get into the lives of the girls and talk about their dating experiences and really do a reality show about ISM Radio and just our lives and just a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. I think that's going to be very interesting. We're going to start doing that in the next few weeks. I've just been trying to wrap the movie up and get all that popping. And we're going to be doing something with ISM Radio out here in LA, shooting a lot of scenes, and we're going to be talking about a lot about the dating scene in LA. We're going to do a lot of stuff. The show is going to be centered around really the girls and their dating experiences and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to talk about, the thirst traps, the dustiness. We're going to talk about everything as far as dating out here, the bed wenches. Oh, yeah, all the perks for 1804. Remember, the deadline is November to get all the perks, but we're going to get stuff to you definitely by October. So all the people who contributed to 1804, you're going to get all your good stuff. So don't worry about that. You're going to get it in time. You are going to get everything in time. Speaking of bed wenches, somebody sent me a clip of this. This is bed wench who called into this white radio show. And this video is a couple of years old. It's this audio reel. It's another audio interview. And just want y'all to listen to this. I think she's a self-identified black feminist in this clip. And I don't know what this lady's name is. It's just some random caller. She called into a white radio show talking about how she likes to be treated by white dudes. How the white dude she dates kind of degrades her sexually and how she gets off on it. But understand, I've been telling y'all this for years about the Negro bedwench mentality. When these Negro bedwench shea butter feminists get around white dudes, this is their mentality. I want y'all to listen very close to this.
Hey, Dan and the tech savvy at risk youth. I am a 20-something-year-old girl from Canada, and I am lying in bed having just masturbated to a couple sexual encounters I've been having on and off with this guy. The sex is unbelievable, but the only thing is he's a chauvinist pig. Okay, that's too harsh. He's a chauvinist. He's funny and he's cute, and I would never date him because he inherently thinks men are better than women. And I am a raging feminist, not the bra-burning kind, just I ragingly believe in equality. And so I'm having this crisis of conscience because I often get in fights with my guy friends. I ruin parties, really, because I so want them, these strong.
And I bet she's like real dark. She's trying to sound like a Valley girl. She's trying to have that ditzy Valley girl voice inflection.
Educated white males to, I'm black by the way, because I so want them, these strong, educated white males to, I'm black by the way.
Okay, listen to what she said. I like educated white males. I'm black by the way. I'm black by the way. She's trying to sound like a Valley girl. A lot of those Negro bedwenches do that. They get around white dudes and then they try to sound like a ditzy blonde. You dig?
I ruin parties, really, because I so want them, these strong, educated white males to, I'm black by the way, to identify as feminists because I think that's important for the cause, blah, blah, blah. And I think that if they knew that I was having sex with this guy who inherently believes that men are better than women, and not only that, I totally get off on him calling me a bitch and me being yeah, fucking, I'm this dumb whore, I'm your dumb whore. He's slapping me around, and
that's them right there, dude. I've been telling y'all that's them Negro fucking bedwench feminists. They get on the white daddy and they love being degraded, dude. They love that. They love going around these white supremacists and being called names. They love being ghetto gagged. They love that ghetto gag shit. They love being ghetto gagged. They love it. For real, in real life. It's not just on some porn shit. It's a lifestyle. They like that stuff.
Yeah, fucking, I'm this dumb whore. I'm your dumb whore. He's slapping me around. And I think the reason it's so hot for me is that he, I know he believes it. And, I think
she know he ain't playing. She know it's the real deal. He ain't just saying he believes you a dumb whore, nigga bitch. And that's what she's leaving out. She's leaving out the nigga. They throwing in the nigga stuff. She's into race play. That's what that is. That's that bedwench race play. And I've been telling y'all for years, there's a whole little fetish that these Negro bedwenches, they get into this thing where they love talking about their feminism and all that and throwing black men under the bus, but they love getting around white supremacists and letting them degrade them so they can get a couple of extra butter biscuits. Yeah, I ain't gonna play the rest, but it's just basically her bedwenching it up.
It would be really hot with a guy that respected me who was playing that part as well, but it's so much hotter because I know he thinks he's better than me, and that's just that totally gets me off.
I'm done. That's enough. I don't want to hear bedwench talk, but I'm just letting y'all know when I'm telling you about how they think, this is them in their own words, and she identifies as a feminist. This is why they are willing to allow themselves to be degraded so that they can get around white daddy and be the kept house Negro bedwench so they can get to shit on black society. Y'all don't know how dangerous these bedwenches are, man. I'm telling y'all, this is why I've been warning people about them for years. You don't know how dangerous and how deep-seated the hatred for themselves. They hate themselves. So you know they hate black society. They hate black society for making them black. The Negro bedwench mentality is real deep. It's real deep. They despise black society, dude, and they'll do anything to be up under white daddy, meaning they're willing to be degraded. Sage, this is why you see the Sage Steels of the world. Every time they get a microphone in their face, they say something shitty about black folks, and they sucking a white dick. They giving props to white daddy and shitting on black people. You dig? They will do anything, meaning be degraded, just so white mommy and white daddy can pay attention to them. Let me see who's calling. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? This is Gino from Flint, man. Gino Richardson.
Hey, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man. I got two quick things for you. I'm want to think tank with you. Hey, I used to be in the military, the National Guard, and I got out this year.
Yeah.
Last year they had a training drill up in North Michigan in Camp Grayling for a potential uprising in Flint. And I want to let all black folks know to stay away. If you're around protests and shit, stay the fuck away from them riot shields, because they got an extraction technique where they could break the fucking shields away like a fucking the Red Sea Moses shit and snatch your ass up like the Rapture.
Wow.
They did that shit to me a few times in training. So I want to let y'all know about that shit.
Wow. How long you been doing the military, bro?
I did 6 years. I was a guardsman in Georgia. I've always been in the reserve. I've basically in a reserve capacity. So when we get them up 2 weeks out the year, we had last year this training drill, and Isaiah switched back to the Michigan Guard. So again, they were getting ready for folks to act stupid. They designated me as a potential protester, I guess because I'm from Flint. And I did my rounds, and they snatched my ass up a few times. They had the batons ready. They were beating the hell out of some of the protesters with batons so bad, a major had to step in and tell them cats, like, hey, we just soldiers. Fuck off.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Man, good looking out, man. Thanks for the info, brother. Thank you so much. And we need more. Y'all keep us abreast on what's going on. That's what we need. We need brothers on the inside giving us some intel of what's going on. Because let me tell y'all something. Not only are the state-sponsored enforcement coming up with laws and plans to attack us, there are extra-legal white supremacist organizations who are out here training. Y'all Google an organization called Operation Werewolf. Watch these names. Again, watch these names. Operation Werewolf is a bunch of white supremacists who go training and fighting and coming up with fighting techniques on a racial war, which is, well, they're already having a racial war. They're just waiting on a racial retaliation from us, and they're trying to prepare themselves. Because the race war is already going, but they're trying to prepare themselves for a racial retaliation. Google Operation Werewolf. It's another one of these white supremacist training camps where they go out and come up with fighting techniques and fighting styles and all this stuff. They got a whole website, and don't be fooled by the coded language. It's nothing but a white supremacist group. Operation Werewolf. There's a whole bunch of these people who do this training and these training exercises. That's what we need to start doing. We need to have training exercises on a regular basis. You dig? And keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. We gotta go old school. We have to do like they did down in Brazil. You have to have private capoeira classes. They had to disguise what they were doing. They did the same thing in Haiti, by the way. They would disguise their fighting styles. Because they did a form of capoeira in Haiti and in the Caribbean, where they would dance fight. They would hide their fighting behind the dancing. And also, with the voodoo rituals, they would do stuff in the voodoo rituals, and people would kind of dismiss it. Oh, just them niggas doing that mumbo jumbo shit. But they were practicing with their machetes. They were doing all types of practicing with the voodoo and their dances and all that stuff. So you got to go back to disguise and shit. All y'all niggas out there doing the dab, y'all need to be out there doing the karate dance. So when you need that shit, you can do it. You dig? But the thing about black folks, we so damn coonish. We'll learn a fighting style in the minute Tabitha Soren shows up. You'll teach her what it is and tell all the secrets. The only people who had sense enough not to tell the secrets were the damn Haitians. There's a brother down there in Haiti right now called Papa Machete. And this brother teaches like old Haitian machete fighting styles. And a lot of white people go down there to try to learn his techniques, but he never teaches you everything. He only teaches a very small portion. The other shit he won't even teach you, which is smart. He's like, I'm only going to teach you like a little elementary, intermediate level. I ain't going to teach you the heavy shit I know. I'm just going to teach you the little bullshit. So he was smart enough to say, hey, you ain't going to learn everything from me because I might need it on your ass sometime in the future. So you ain't going to learn everything. Just like warriors, martial art warriors. There's certain shit that you can't learn unless you go somewhere up in Tibet, into a mountain somewhere. You dig? Certain cultures have to know when to not teach every damn thing. You got to keep some of your techniques secret. A lot of ancient Asian people know that stuff. The brothers and sisters in Haiti, they know that. We don't. Over here, we teach white people everything we know. Every code word, every damn thing. Who is TBE? Tulanu. Okay. What's up, Jamar from Pittsburgh? Man. Oh, yeah, it's all about the code. Yes, indeed. Yeah. The brothers in Haiti, like, I ain't about to teach you how to kill me with this sword. So TBE is trolling? Okay, let me see who he is. He said we need to get our nuclear. Okay, he's just running his mouth full. Let me ban him then. All right. All right, so let me, look, I got to go watch my shows and I got to go get into this book. This book Claude Anderson sent me. Is my daughter leaving? I think they're going out to the movies. All right, y'all, let me get out of here, man. It's been real. We talked about some real good stuff tonight. Y'all follow me on Twitter so I can let y'all know which, there's several different YouTube pages that my stuff is on because the white supremacists are still attacking my pages. So there's several YouTube pages and we rotate. We kind of rotate the YouTube pages. We put stuff on different pages. So everything ain't on one page. You dig? Papa Machete, I don't think Papa Machete died. I don't think he died. I was trying to find him when I was out there. I just ran out of time because I wanted to chop it up with him when I was out there, but I didn't get a chance to get up with him. But I don't think he died. I don't know. But yeah, there's a brother out there in Haiti, Papa Machete, and he teaches some of the old fighting styles used during the Haitian Revolution, but he only teaches a little bit of it. And from the videos I saw of this brother, there were white dudes trying to fence with him, and this brother was killing them, tearing their asses up while drinking a soda. He's like, I mean, he's fucking these people up. They're all out of breath, and this dude ain't breaking a sweat. You dig? Oh, the name of this book is called A Black History Reader. It's not even out yet. This is by a brother Brand new book by Dr. Claude Anderson. This book ain't even out yet. Yeah, Dr. Anderson and his wife sent me an autographed copy of it, and the book is great. I'm only a few pages in, and it's already great. So I'll let you guys know when the release date of this film, well, this book is. I'm talking about film. When the release date of the book is. But speaking of films, everybody, y'all need to go right now to 1804movie.com. Ladies and gentlemen, certain cities get your advance tickets. You better get them now. It's going to be sold out. We got like 2 months almost. Get your tickets now. It's going to be sold out. Y'all need to get your tickets tonight. I don't want no complaints because this is only a one-day event in all these cities. So get your tickets tonight. It's going to be the event of the year. I'm telling you, this is going to be the event of the year. This is the most highly anticipated movie of the year. I'm talking about through Hollywood and everything. Everybody's anticipating this movie, man. I'm talking about worldwide. 1804movie.com, and this movie does not disappoint. When does OJ get out? OJ get out on the 19th? Yes. Y'all get the tickets, man. You guys are going to really enjoy the movie. I'm telling you, the energy, just a great, 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 great movie. Let me get one more call. Somebody's calling from out here in LA. Let me see who this is. What's up? Who's calling?
Hi. I don't want to say my name, but I'm from Detroit. I work in LA now. And
why don't
I'm working on a show about hip hop. And basically, like, all the heads are white people. Like the producers, everybody calling the shots, they're all white.
Okay.
And it's always interesting working on the show that the black people that they're interviewing, the young hip hop artists, are going to like the weed dispensary, going to buy jewelry, going to get grills, and the white people are laughing at them, like behind the scenes, just laughing at the young black artists.
Oh yeah. I'm hip. What network is this on, by the way?
It's for Complex.
Oh, okay. Complex News. Yeah. I'm already knowing. Yeah, these liberal, Complex, Vice, and all them, they're real slick. And with what they do, they act like they're very liberal, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're into hip hop and all that," but it's always the coon type of hip hop, and it's always like an inside joke with them. You did?
Exactly.
Trust me, I'm already knowing. Look, I've done stuff at some of these networks, and I've seen some of the shit I see how they act behind the scenes, and I see who they have behind the scenes, and I've called them out on their bullshit. How long you been working with with them, sweetie?
Only for 2 weeks.
So
it's not very short.
What are you doing? What are you doing, like a stylist or something? What are you doing behind the scenes?
I'm a production coordinator.
Oh, okay. How long you been out here from Detroit?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. You like it so far?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, the weather is decent. I'm trying to find the black people. I don't know where the black people are. I live in North Hollywood.
Yeah. Black people in LA are just all over the place now. You don't know where nobody is. We used to go down. You can go down to Crenshaw. I don't know where the black folks are here no more. But with the show you're doing, have you talked to the artists yourself and just vibe with them?
I'll try to. These guys are really young. They're up and coming, young black guys in their 20s, and because of Complex, they're just excited to be able to have a larger platform, to be able to showcase their skill and their talent. But like one of the producers asked one of the rappers if they could go film a trap house, which I thought was like
hilarious,
like ridiculous. Yeah, like she just flat out asked, like, well, you guys talk about trap all the time. You talk about trap music. You talk about, like, can we go, film a trap house? And they were looking at her sideways. They were like, well, maybe. They never said no, but I don't know if they were really considering it or if that was them trying.
Rolling Stone magazine tried to do that same type of shit with me years ago. So Rolling Stone magazine sent a reporter out here to interview me. He followed me around for about a week almost. And the Rolling Stone kept trying to get this dude to get me to introduce him to drug dealers and pimps and gangbangers and all the people that I came up with. I'm like, no. I ain't about to bring you around no street niggas like that. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm looking like America's top snitch, bringing you around. No, ask me no stupid shit like that. But I get it. Trust me, sister. I don't even trip, sister. I feel your pain. That's just how they are. Get your money, get your internship, whatever you're getting out of it. Just, get what you need to get out the game so you can go to the next bigger and better endeavor. All you're doing is getting experience. That's all you look at it from that standpoint.
Yeah. All right, I appreciate that.
Thank you, beloved. All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, man. Complex and all these folks. Somebody says she fine. They say she sound fine though. She was trying to be low key, and I feel her. Yeah, black folks, don't be flattered that the people in the dominant society are listening to hip hop and bringing you around. So they like certain parts of hip hop as long as it's coonish. They love coon hip hop. They love a nigga with a grills, and everybody with a grill ain't a coon. But they love somebody in a trap house with grills eating chicken wings. They love you being coonish, buck dancing, bucking your eyes. They love that. They love that. So they can wallow in it, and then 20 years later, they can distance themselves from it. Well, yeah, I was doing a show with Complex years ago. I mean, I was just doing it for work. I don't listen to that bullshit. And they're so niggerish, and I felt like I was going to get raped. Just understand that 20 years from now, the show that she's working on now, the white women are going to be claiming that they almost got raped and strip searched. Just like bullshit ass Tabitha Soren did when she lied about Tupac. You see, that's why you don't get into all that bullshit. Man. Anywho, someone said I just love black women. Me too. I love the shit out of some sisters, my wife included. Man. All right, let me get up out of here, man. Natural Charm. Let everybody know your website, Natural Charm. Miss Natural Charm, let folks know your website. And also, again, 1804movie.com. Get your tickets right now. Thank you. It was a good show. We had a lot of good conversation tonight, man. A lot of good information for the family, man. This is what we need to do. We need to be able to spread this information. Yes, indeed. Yeah, get y'all some of these thorough sisters out here, man. Got a lot of fly sisters out here who ain't bedwenches. Understand this. Don't let the bedwenches throw you off. Like that woman I played earlier. That don't represent most sisters. We got to understand. We got to put those bedwenches right over here. Because they don't like other black women either. Be very clear. Man, well, yeah, y'all holler at my girl, Miss Natural Charm. She has the cures for your naturopathic needs and all that. And again, family, we're going to put up more movie theaters on the 1804 site. We're still booking theaters. We're still getting things confirmed. We got more theaters we're going to add. So if you don't see your city there in the next couple of days, don't trip. We're still going to put it there. Also, my musician guys, if you got like FL Studios and you play keyboards and you know how to play music and send the music track over through email or whatever, I need a keyboard player, bass player, guitar player. Holla at me, man. So I'm working on some projects, man. Info at TariqElite.com. Info at TariqElite.com. That is my email, ladies and gentlemen. Hit me up. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have a great